Okay, so time for some real talk. It's Friday morning, and when I was getting dressed just now, I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do all these things, 'cause I'm doing so much. I am doing the most right now to work on just finishing up this season of trying to lose weight. Now, it's hard because I struggle with love your body and be happy with who God made you and all that, but I don't think it's wrong for me to have these goals. I don't think it's wrong for me to want abs. They won't look like Jillian Michaels abs, but a girl can work toward a goal. And I don't I don't use a scale.
Mama, Mama.
I don't step on the scale. I don't use that as a measurement for success. I have a couple pairs of jeans I want to wear, and they are significantly smaller than my largest that I was wearing 8 years ago, I think. But I can button them and zip them now. So this is not like an unreasonable thing I'm going for, but I'm frustrated because I've been stuck since the middle of last November. I have not gotten any smaller. I've kind of fluctuated up and down about half a pant size. And
Mama.
just wait a minute, Bubba. And I'm frustrated because, just for example, now I didn't work out consistently. I didn't eat great. A good chunk of the first half of this year, I was under extreme stress. I was extremely depressed and anxious about some things that were going on in my life. And I started therapy in June, and I have seen tremendous growth in myself as a person. Why are you fussing? and in resulting reduction in my just general anxiety most days. This week has been a little rough because I'm tired and hormonal, but I cannot figure out why I cannot seem to move this last chunk of weight. And Jillian Michaels calls I think she calls the last 15 pounds or so vanity pounds, and maybe that's where I'm at. But I'm frustrated because I've been before where I want to be now, and it was not that difficult. I'm doing all the things I was doing then, and probably more. And so I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. So I had the thought while I was getting dressed, I'm gonna do all these things in the end of September. If I don't look better, if I'm not happy, if I'm not making results, then I'm just gonna go back to eating donuts and pasta all the time. Now y'all know I'm not really gonna do that, because that's not who I am. I'm not a quitter, obviously. If after 2.5 years I am not back down to my pre-pregnancy size, and I have been working my tail off since Declan was 5 weeks old, by the way, I've never reverted to just eating garbage all the time. And I've never fully stopped working out. I just haven't been 6 days a week, an hour and a half a day, or whatever, consistently. And the first half of this year was really, really rough for me. It was survival mode. And I'm past that, thank God. But this week I have had very little motivation, and I think part of it's been hormones, part of it's been being discouraged with where I am. And I am discouraged. I kind of feel like I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. So I am eating tons of vegetables. I have prepped all my meals. I have planned all the family's meals. I am taking a new probiotic. Right now I'm drinking kombucha every morning until my homemade sauerkraut is ready, so there'll be fermented food every day. like I'm doing all the things, and granted it's only been 5 or 6 days of like all the things, but I'm just not playing games, y'all. I just want this to be done. I want to be able to move on. I have visions and goals, and the it's not even like at this point like I want the results, but it's not just like about the results at this point. It it's about like having accomplished something. It's about like moving on to a new phase of my life. Like my big goal is I want to start yoga teacher training. I want to do that so badly. But I feel like, I'm not waiting until I have the perfect body to start that. But I feel like right now I need to be working on training my metabolism to burn more calories even at rest, which, is tricky. But I'm doing a lot of HIIT training, and I don't do a ton of cardio because I'm not a cardio bunny, because I know that's not sustainable as far as results and progress and all that. I'm big on building muscle and doing it with intensity, which is the HIIT training. But I love yoga. Like I really enjoy yoga, and I want to transition to doing more yoga. But I feel like I can't do that until I kind of get at least most of this chunk around my middle shifted. And it sucks. Like when I'm doing yoga, my belly gets in my way. And it's not that big, y'all. It's not like, I have a huge spare tire, but it gets in my way because of the way I'm built. I have very narrow hips, I have wide shoulders, and I have a short torso, and there's just not a lot of room. And it's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of humiliating. Plus, you guys, I work so hard and I eat so good. And I deserve to look like I work this hard. I don't mind working this hard. I find it very satisfying. But it's hard to keep going when I don't look on the outside the way I feel like I deserve to. And maybe I'm whining. I don't know. Be gentle with me if I am, because, y'all, I'm dealing with a lot. But I want the payoff. You wouldn't go to work 5 days a week. Just a minute, sweet angel. You wouldn't go to work five days a week. You wouldn't work 40 hours a week and then no paycheck. You wouldn't. And so, but that's what I've been doing for most of the past 2.5 years. Like, I am down a pant size and a half, basically, from when Declan was born. In 2.5 years. Just to give you, I know this is going on long, but just to give you an idea, after Lexi was born, I gained a whole mess of weight while I was breastfeeding, because I was just hungry all the time, and I was not prepared for that. But then when I started eating really well and working out consistently, when she was about 13 months old, I was losing a pant size every 4 to 6 weeks. And so, yeah, to get where I'm at right now, it would have taken me about 10 weeks. And it's been, 125 weeks or so? So, yeah, I'm frustrated. Because I thought, if I start when he's 6 weeks old, I'll be back to where I was, in a couple months. But 3 or 4 months. That's what I thought it was going to take me. And it has been, he turned 2.5 last week. So it's been very frustrating. And I know that part of it has been my mental health. That's even more frustrating. It's like, can't I just have one area where I can have success? And there's some vanity in it, but it's also just wanting the overweight part of my life to be behind me. So all this to say, I'm not going to give up. But if you're frustrated too, if you feel stuck too, don't give up. Just keep trying. You're not alone. And don't be afraid to be vulnerable and be honest. I've been also struggling with, who can I ask for help and support when I'm the person for most people. And I know, I don't say this to be cocky, but I know more, and at least about my own body, than anybody else does. I don't know anybody who knows more about health and fitness and nutrition for my body chemistry than me. So I don't have anybody I can talk to about this that can give me good advice, that can encourage me. And, I mean, Scott does his best. He's just like, keep going, hon. I see you working hard. You look strong. And like, I mean, I got great shoulders. But, like I don't have anybody that I can trust their advice. And that's hard. And if you feel, alone and stuck, you're not. And if I can encourage you in any way, let me know. So, thanks for listening. Thanks for putting up with my beat up face here. It's been a rough week. And I love you guys, and I think you're beautiful. And keep fighting.